Hey folks, it's Saturday.
Hello folks, it's Monday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday. Thursday.
Friday.
Saturday. Sunday.
So today, folks, I'm coming to you in my wonderful Jimi Hendrix pants and pajama shirt, but I added a hat to class it up a little bit. Obviously, we're really fancy here. First, before I start, the lie from last week was that I bought this ring right here in a pawn shop in Detroit. It is true that I haven't taken it off in about 2 years, but I actually bought it in England when I went a couple summers ago. This week is question week, and Simon asked me if you had 1 year to travel the world and you had plenty of money and all of that, where would you go and how would you get there? We're going to start with the most important thing about my trip. It's going to be based on food. So let's talk about how I would get there. I actually really like traveling. I don't really care how I get there, but I do want to spend the majority of my time in the places I'm going and not getting myself there. So I'm assuming for cost and time purposes, I would take a plane to most of these places. Also, I don't want to stop in a place for 2 days and never be able to absorb the culture and meet actual people who live there and start to learn words in the language. I don't want to just rush through a place. So I've decided that there are exactly 4 places in the world that I'd like to go, and I'd like to spend 3 months in all of them. First stop is India. That sounds a little out of the blue to most people, but I love Indian food, and this is a recent discovery. I used to really hate spicy food, but all of a sudden I just cannot get enough of it. It is wonderful, and it's so different from anything else you can get in, like, America. Plus, like, Gandhi was from India, and Gandhi was a really cool guy. So India. After India, I would go to Mexico, because after Indian food, Mexican food is probably my next favorite food right now. One of my favorite foods of all time, it's going to sound a little weird to all you normal people out there, but refried beans, the ones that come in the can, I just open a can of those and I eat them. They're so good. After Mexico, I want to go to France, because I just finished reading The Sweet Life in Paris by David Leibowitz, and it was amazing, and it talked about all of these wonderful foods and experiences you can have in Paris. It also talked about how rude Parisians are, but I'm going to focus on the positive here and say that I can't wait to eat some French chocolate. And finally, the last stop on my trip is somewhere in the Middle East. I actually don't have a specific country in mind, but as much as I love Indian food and Mexican food and French food, Middle Eastern food is like my favorite ever. We eat it a ton in my house. Lentils and baba ganoush, hummus, falafel, tabbouleh. It's all amazingly good. And anyhow, I would love to go to a Middle Eastern country and just eat a ton of authentic Middle Eastern food. Bree, I know you already answered this because I actually watched your YouTube video before filming this, but if you could change something about YouTube, what would it be and why? Now, I ask you this because you have like lots of opinions and stuff, and I liked your response. I hate the new subscription box list thing. It's annoying as hell, and I agree. That's all, folks. I already saw you today, Bree, but see you again next week.